it is clear that the government is running out of headlines, and they badly needed a distraction over the weekend. They badly needed a distraction, so Edghill became the target.
That was Opposition Member of Parliament Juan Edghill responding to a recent lawsuit filed against him by Finance Minister Winston Jordan. Edghill maintains that the $200 million lawsuit does not have any bearing, and he will not be intimidated, nor is he fearful of the action.
Is the minister's name better than any other person's name in this country? Look how other people's names have been dragged through the mud by allegations.
Edghill told media operatives at the sidelines of today's sitting at the National Assembly that he is yet to be served with the document. Edghill also argued that he could not be sued for malicious prosecution on the basis of filing a private criminal charge against Jordan. Meanwhile, Minister Jordan responded to Edghill's comments, stating that the courts will decide whether the case is just for newspaper headlines or not.
I don't make joke with my integrity at all. So he could spend how much he wants right now. He will have to spend in court eventually.
Responding to statements made by Edghill in relation to there being no basis for the lawsuit, the minister said that this decision will be made.
Again, as I said, it's for the court to decide. Not so. Not me. I don't file already. So he could spend how much he wants in public. This is not a matter for the court of public opinion. It's for a judicial court.
On April 23, Edghill initiated private criminal charges against Minister Jordan and Public Infrastructure Minister David Paterson jointly, as well as against Public Service Minister Dr. Rupert Roopnaraine. The charges against the ministers allege a breach of the Procurement Act in relation to the expenditure of $906 million in public funds to a private company, Homestretch Development Inc., for the construction of the controversial Durban Park project, which has been a contentious issue for some time now. Jordan and Paterson were jointly charged with misconduct and abuse of public trust for having allegedly authorized a payment, while Dr. Rupert Roopnaraine, who was a director of the company, was charged with alleged misconduct and the abuse of public trust for having received in his capacity as director the $906 million in public funds while serving as minister. However, those charges were subsequently discontinued by the Director of Public Prosecution, Shalimar Ali Haq, who said that in the interest of good governance, such allegations against serving ministers ought first to have been reported to the Ghana Police Force for an investigation to be launched and the advice of the DPP sought. Despite the charges being dismissed, Jordan in his application to the court said the private criminal charges filed by the opposition parliamentarian was intended to embarrass and humiliate him. Samuel Sugnandin, The Evening News.